everyone! Welcome to another day of our class. Our lesson for today is about problem and solution. In this lesson, you were expected to identify possible solutions to problems. So, solving a problem requires careful thinking and analysis of all its angles. Some problems require simple solution while others require detailed ones. So, let us read a selection about the coronavirus and let us find the problem and the solutions in this selection. The coronavirus. The coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 has spread all over the world. It is believed to have originated in Wuhan, China. This virus mainly affects the respiratory system of humans. When one gets this virus, he or she may have mild to severe symptoms. Many have already died due to this virus. Meanwhile, some may also show no symptoms. Scientists around the world are doing their best to control the further effects of the virus. Different versions of vaccines have been invented and tested to give immunity to individuals. Also, some countries have already started their vaccination program. It is believed that through these vaccines, government will be able to control the spread of the virus. So, can you tell the problem mentioned in the selection? So, based on the given selection, the problem is the discovery and the spread of COVID-19. This problem even leads to various effects such as having mild to severe symptoms and even death. So, this is our problem in this selection. And can you identify also the possible solution to the problem? So, based from that story, in solving the problem, scientists have worked hard to discover the vaccines that will help in controlling the spread of the virus. Ayan. So, let us proceed to the learning task 1. Read the given statements, identify the solution to each problem, and then write your answer on your answer sheet. Okay, are you ready? So, let's say for example, this is the problem. Lexi became ill. Her parents took her to the hospital. So, what do you think is the possible solution in this statement? So, the problem is Lexi became ill. So, the possible solution, her parents took her to the hospital. Okay, the solution already stated in the statement. Okay, here is another example. I was absent yesterday. I asked my classmates to update me on the lessons discussed. So, what do you think is the problem in this statement? Okay, so if your answer is I was absent yesterday, so you are correct. And then the possible solution in this statement is I asked my classmates to update me on the lessons discussed. Okay, did you get the same answer, class? Okay, very good. Now, Alex failed during his exam last quarter. He now studies well to pass his test. So, what do you think is the problem in this statement? Alex failed during his exam last quarter. And what do you think is the possible solution? The solution is he now studies well to pass his test. Okay, that is the solution in this problem. Now, the government provided financial support to families after implementing community quarantine due to COVID-19. So, what do you think is the possible solution in this problem? So, the problem is COVID-19. Okay, so what do you think is the possible solution? So, the solution is the government provided financial support to families. Okay, so Problem solution portrays a relationship of ideas in a sentence or selection where one idea presents the problem and the other provides possible solutions to it. Okay, so example, Elena applies for a part-time job as she needs to pay her tuition. So what is the problem in this statement? The problem is, let us find out the problem. She needs to pay her tuition. That's why. So the solution is Elena applies for a part-time job. So this is the solution and this is the problem. Okay. Now, in learning task 2, you are going to box the problem and underline the solution in each item. You're going to do this on your answer sheet. Okay? What are we going to do with the problem? We are going to box the problem and underline the solution. Okay? So, number 1, the house was burning, so they called the fire station for help. So, what do you think is the problem and what do you think is the solution? Okay, so if your answer is the house was burning is the problem, you are correct. Okay? And they called the fire station for help. That is the solution. Okay, did you do the same, class? Okay, number 2. Lina cleaned the house. It was messy after the party. So what do you think is the problem here and the solution? So, if your answer is, it was messy after the party, is the problem, and Lina cleaned the house is the solution, you are correct. Okay? So, next. No more. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.